And Rich is going to explain about how a pleat pack works.
Now this comes from across the street. You had mentioned that you didn't know that we built our own machines to make our own parts. This comes from across the street, and there are companies that make pleating material, that make machines to pleat material. Like for, well, let's say all the big companies, the big orange one and those, the paper filters. We weren't happy with the machines that they were able to use to make our parts. So across the street, we have machines that we've designed and built that make this, that will actually take the cotton. As you can see here, this is 4 layers of cotton. Actually, this is 4 layers of cotton inside the aluminum screen that actually will, and we won't go over there because it's not a very tour-friendly place, but actually this rolls out and it does it at an amazing rate. But it'll roll the aluminum screen out and feeds in whatever cotton's necessary in between the two and pleats it out, and it comes over in a big roll, a big round roll, and on the other side over there they count out because they know what width it is. So there's a group of part numbers that fit the width. Then depending on the height of the pleat, that's a certain group of part numbers, and the material that's in it is a certain group of part numbers. So it comes over, they scan it, and they will literally by hand count out how many pleats and they cut it to size. But that gives them an opportunity. You notice there's certain areas here where people are actually touching the part. We do a lot by automation, but we do a lot by the people here actually touch the part and they look at it and make sure that everything's right. But if it's not right, they're supposed to throw it away. Don't make a part out of it. But you'll see what they're doing here is he's cleaning the tool out, getting it all ready. Then he'll take the material, tucks it down in the comb. It'll index over. This one right now is filling. This is injecting the 2-part urethane into it at a certain speed and a certain amount. Who knows what it's doing? Pull back, index over. Station number 5, the system knows what's in station number 5. If it goes up, these are heated. Remember Gary told you that we use heat to accelerate it, because as this gets over to about, let's say if this is 12 o'clock, if this gets over to about between 5 and 6 o'clock over in there, he'll go over, the dial open up, and it's still not quite 100% pure, so it's cured enough to where it will not change form. So he'll inspect it, look at it.
Why is that one red?
That's a different material.
Got it.
That's an 80M part.
Got it.
Yep. Remember, we
So you're making them on the same line.
Inspector, they can run on the same line. Right?
Got it.
Yep. Tooling concept is much the same.
So what's telling him what pleats to put in what machine?
He knows from the whole system.
From the build?
Okay. The build material. Yeah.
Got it.
See, he's checking it over there.
Got it.
That computer system over there is telling him what
Got it.
goes where.
Very interesting.
So the system knows, if you know and if you have the privilege, you can go into the system right now and you would know that that's going on right now.
So you know it's getting built and coming out the factory.
Yep. Exactly.
Got it.
You'll know how many is in stock, you'll know how soon they're going to have more.
All right.
All of that kind of
All right, next station. All right, and we're in, I think, getting kind of towards the end of the main building, and Rich is going to show us a couple of things. I think these are machines you guys are in the process of building, right?
Well, this one has been built and we've actually run some production on it.
Okay.
The one over there is still in the process of being built. Like I mentioned, we build our own tooling, we build our own equipment. What this one is for, this is a low production line for very specific products. This line is set up to run filters which require some type of adhesive aspect to it. Maybe a carbon fiber top needs to get glued to the, not only sealed and potted to the material, but actually needs to have an adhesive property, and maybe the
like some of the Corvettes and some of those sorts of things.
Exactly. Also, for the big heavy duty line that we run, the big over the road trucks, those great big filters, this line will do that. As you can see, the reach height on it is very high, so we can run. You look at these little teeny short filters and you kind of think, well, why do you have something with
right?
type of
So you can do all the
filter?
big filters.
Exactly. So we can run little filters, we can run big filters. See those?
And you can
those,
see how you get the taper to them that way too.
Exactly. Well, we can do that over there, but this might have, like you say, it might need a component to it that needs to have an adhesive. Like maybe that would take a carbon fiber.
Which these are getting a chrome top.
Yeah. Chrome, and chrome does not like to be glued to,
right?
And so this solves that problem, as well as, you know, with our great big filters, it does a great job.
And by the way, these machines, as to Rich's point a minute ago, the majority of the machines even that we looked at down across the floor have all been manufactured by K&N themselves.
Exactly. Designed, we built all of this, all the aluminum extrusions we built. Of course, we buy on the cabinet, and it runs on our own program. We have our own people to program it. So everything's got to tie into our VMS system. And Tim Martin, that was key in designing and keeping intact our, you want to see these here, our VMS system. Everything runs off of it.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, on to the next station. John Rush, Drive Radio.